Stiglman, and here's the stories we'll talk about today on ETA News. American-born terrorist caught in Washington State. Enough evidence to prosecute war criminals in Syria, and U.S. considering Baltic war games. Nicholas Toussaint, a 21-year-old California man, was arrested on Monday and charged with terrorism. Toussaint was caught in Washington State as he tried to cross into Canada with plans to continue on to Syria, where he was going to join an al-Qaeda group known as the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, or ISIL. Toussaint is an American-born citizen who converted to Islam. He had plans to become famous and to get his face on every news station in the world. He is quoted as saying, "I'm going to be a commander and I'm going to be on the front of every single newspaper in the country. Like I want my face on FBI's top 12 most wanted because that means I'm doing something right." The complaint issued against Toussaint said that he planned to join an al-Qaeda group, commit jihad, and fight against the Free Syrian Army, which is opposing President Bashar al-Assad's government in the Syrian civil war. In other news, a UN commission confirmed on Tuesday that there was enough evidence to prosecute war criminals from both sides in the Syrian civil war. The UN has singled out certain individuals, military units, agencies, and insurgent groups as suspects in various war crimes such as torture and civilian bombings. Even though evidence is mounting, UN officials say because Syria has not signed the Rome Statute that set up the International Criminal Court, it is highly unlikely that Syria would be brought before it for its war crimes. The UN Security Council would then have to agree to send Syria before the ICC. However, Syria has an ally in Russia, which has protected her by vetoing 3 previous Security Council resolutions concerning President Bashar al-Assad's government and probable sanctions. Chairman of the UN Commission of Inquiry on Syria, Paulo Pinheiro, said in a recent news conference, "We do not lack information on crimes or even on perpetrators. What we lack is a means by which to achieve justice and accountability, but this is not in our powers." Pinheiro went on to say, "I must assure you that the Commission has taken these allegations very seriously, and we are investigating the evidence of torture, killing, and starvation of detainees related to this case." Syria and its close ally Iran have criticized the commission, saying, "Referral to the ICC is a politicized and unlawful step as there are national judicial mechanisms available in Syria." Syrian officials have also said that the commission is working out the political agendas of the United States, Turkey, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. In news from Europe, because of Russia's intervention in the Ukraine, U.S. Vice President Joe Biden said the United States is strongly considering holding war games in Baltic states bordering Russia. This move is being considered because NATO members are feeling threatened by Russia's recent troop movement in the Crimea Peninsula and subsequent declarations by Moscow that the area is now part of Russia. While in Warsaw, Poland, Biden called Russia's action in Crimea a land grab and underscored NATO's commitment to protect its member states from a Russian attack. If these war games were to take place, it would strongly signify America's intentions to support its NATO allies at all costs. Biden told reporters, "We are exploring a number of additional steps to increase the pace and scope of our military cooperation, including rotating U.S. forces to the Baltic region to conduct ground and naval exercises and training missions." I'm Jim Stiglman with ETA News.